Hi guys, it's Steffi from the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my August book haul. This month I acquired 14 books. I have currently, at the time of filming, read 5 and have 9 unread. A good portion of those remaining 9 books I'm going to be reading in September, so I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm going to start with my review copies, including an unboxing for a package that was sent to me from Pantera Press, which I'm really excited about. The book is We Three Heroes by Lynette Noni, which is sort of the companion book to the Akane series, and I'm very much looking forward to this. This follows Alexandra's friends DC, Jordan and Bear, and it has, I think they have their own distinct stories, so there's 3 stories in here, but I absolutely love this series and I'm looking forward to diving into it. It has a great Medora map, and I also believe it comes with a note from Lynette Noni, the author, so it's really exciting. It also came with 3 candles. Look at my self-control at not opening this before sharing it with you guys, except now I think I need scissors. I'll have to insert some footage afterwards, but you have a candle for each of the characters. So you have Bear, and he smells like driftwood, sea salt and charm. Jordan, who smells like bergamot, lemon, cedarwood and transcendence, and DC, who smells like wildflowers, honey, peach and dreams, and they're beautiful, and I will insert footage somewhere so that you can have a look at them later. That was a review copy from Pantera Press, so I'm very grateful and I'm very much looking forward to reading that very soon. And then from Allen and Unwin this month I received Catching Telecrow by Amberlynn Quamelina and Ezekiel Quamelina, and I'm very much looking forward to this. This was one of the potential books for the YA Rooms book for September, and I'm so disappointed that this didn't win, because I know that this is going to be a great Love Oz YA Indigenous story and I'm so excited to get to it. I also have Fairy Tales for Feisty Girls by Susanna McFarlane. I just was very intrigued by this and the idea that it says right on the back, girls can rescue themselves, and I'm very much looking forward to diving into these stories. And they have Australian illustrators, so I'm very much going to enjoy this, I think. I think it has Rapunzel, Little Red Riding Hood, Cinderella and Thumbelina, but I'm very much looking forward to taking this into work as well after I've read it. And then unsolicited from Allen and Unwin, I received The Wolf Hour by Sarah Miles. This might be a thriller-ish set in Australia. No, sorry, with an Australian family but set in Africa. So I'm intrigued. Okay, now on to the books that I purchased. The first one was a total cover buy, although I have since heard some good things about it, and that is The Surface Breaks by Louise O'Neill. This is a reimagining of The Little Mermaid, but the cover is absolutely stunning. So is the back. And I'm very excited to read this. I do like Little Mermaid stories, and I know mermaids are quite popular at the moment. I also picked up Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart. I have thoughts on this. I did enjoy it. I just wish that it hadn't used a particular trope in it, which drove me nuts. Well, I don't even know if it's a trope. I think it's more a plot device. And it just, yeah, it ruined it for me. But still, it is a good book. And if you like strong female-oriented sort of fantasy dystopian books, then you'll probably enjoy this. I also picked up a physical copy of Record of a Spaceborne Few by Becky Chambers. I love this cover and I love this book and this series so much. If you haven't read it, highly recommend it. This one is all about humans who have left Earth and have been living in the Exodus fleet, which is a, sort of this living relic of the ships that left Earth, with the idea of finding a new home somewhere else. And they have their own customs and their own quirks, and the people who've stayed with the fleet are not really interested in living on other worlds. They want to keep their Earth customs and the customs that have evolved over the journey. And I found it so beautiful. As I do with all of Becky's books, I found it really beautiful. Yeah, this is probably my favourite after A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. It's just gorgeous. Rogue Protocol by Martha Wells. This is the 3rd book in the Murderbot Diaries series. It is full of dry, sarcastic humour as Murderbot finds itself having to save yet more humans, even though it's trying desperately to avoid human contact. And I just think that's so great. It is a really good look at what it means to be human from a non-human perspective. I also picked up 2 more books in the Guild Hunter series in physical copy. I have already read these. So that's Archangel's Shadows and Archangel's Enigma by Nalini Singh. I did enjoy them, that's why I've purchased them. So now I have 4 books out of 10, and I actually do really like these covers. I finally picked up a physical copy of The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, which I absolutely adore. I read this as a review copy at the start of the year, and it's one of those books that has stuck with me. It is a murder mystery with a science fiction twist. The main character is trying to investigate the death of Evelyn Hardcastle, but every day that he wakes up, he's in the body of a different person who was close to Evelyn, and he has to piece together all the bits and pieces that have happened to try and uncover the truth. And it is just so twisty and turny, and all of the characters bring something unique to the story. And it was just one of those, it's just one of those books that I have not been able to stop thinking about, and I don't know why I waited so long to pick up a copy, but it's also a gorgeous cover. I also picked up the Book of M by Peng Shepherd. I have heard some good things about this, but mostly this was a cover buy because it's just really pretty, but it does sound intriguing. I know it has something to do with a world where people's shadows disappear and then they start to lose their memories or become less of who they were. So I am very intrigued by that. While I've been doing things for the Tome Infinity and Beyond readathon, I was recommended The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin, so I have picked that up. I don't really know what it's about, only that I should probably read something by this author in my lifetime. I had no idea there was a second book in the Thrawn series, but I discovered it, so I bought it. So this is Thrawn Alliances. If I'd thought about this better, I probably would have refrained from buying it in store and bought it in the hardcover edition online so that I could have a matching set. But I don't think I'm actually that picky. And then finally, this was another cover buy also for the readathon. This was Shadow Moon by Dominic Dully. I believe this is a debut novel. I don't really know anything about it except because the back just says A Shattered Moon, A Secret Plan, Last Girl Standing. I'm very intrigued to read this. What I have seen from reviews is that it appears to be a solid first book, and it's very, very fast paced, which I'm all for. And I think most people seem to think that this author will only continue to get better as they go along. So I really like this cover. So that's it. Those are the books that I bought. I'm not planning on holding them up because I will fall backwards and hurt myself and be buried by books. In the comments below, let me know if you have read any of these books and what your thoughts are on them. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.